we'll open this August 7th, 2019 Franklin County Public Budget Hearing. Roll call.
Commissioner Stottlemyre,
Present.
Commissioner Waymire,
Present.
Commissioner Dickinson,
Present.
Commissioner Dunn,
Present.
Chair Howard.
Present. Okay, our item of business, consider for approval the 2020 county budget. Derek?
Yeah, obviously, we know why we're here. This is something that we've been working on since February, probably, and this is kind of the culmination of it. As I've said now I probably said it half a dozen times in the last month, at this point, it's kind of a formality. We've went through every line of this budget, certainly with the department heads and elected officials. I mean, that's how we come up with a budget to bring to you in the first place. And then we have that and we go through every line of it with you at our budget study sessions. And there are no real differences between what we presented there and what's in front of you. So really, unless you have specific questions or there are members of the public that have specific questions, I don't believe we've got a lot to cover. That being said, I'll turn it over to Janet and she can talk a little bit.
So we just wanted to present just a few things to you guys, just to hit some highlights, so anyone hearing this budget presentation can know what our goals are. We've talked to you guys about goals for the future and what we're working towards. This budget that we're presenting today is a decrease of 0.675 to the mill, which is great to offer some tax relief to our citizens. We are increasing the reserve slightly, as we've discussed on multiple occasions with you guys, and we're doing that in an effort to do long-needed projects to our buildings, like we did the HVAC in the jail recently. You guys approved that last year, and we did it early this year. We've got some other projects we're going to be bringing to you later this year that we're going to be looking at. And as far as long-term, we'd like to get to a position where we can pay off some of our debt. And finally, we always have a lot of questions about our debt, and we have issued debt this year. We issued debt last year, and people see that we're issuing debt and think that's a concern, but I just wanted to let you know that our overall debt is only 4.5% of our budget. And if you think about that from a household budget standpoint, 4.5 is not very much. So, but we are looking down the road to, and working with our financial advisor on ways that we can, when we get our buildings to a good position where we can pay that debt off. So like Derek said, we've covered all of this with you guys, and I don't have anything further.
Any questions?
I have one question. It really doesn't have anything to do with, I mean, it does our budget, but everybody, I'm talking about everybody's budget. What kind of, I know a tax list is a big effect in the last few years. Is there anything on the horizon that you're hearing that's along the same kind of lines of restrictions or possible restrictions or possible taxes we won't collect anymore or
We haven't heard anything like that. In fact, I know personally my association continues to work, and I believe your association does too, and the KAC as a whole, to continue to loosen those restrictions on the tax lid. One key restriction that we'd like to see lifted is the employee benefits. I mean, you guys know as well as anybody that we don't really have any control over those, and the insurance costs keep going up, and so we're continuously working to try to give us some more relief in some areas.
Okay, if no more questions from the commission for Derek or Janet, I would look for a motion to open the public budget hearing for the 2020 Franklin County budget.
I would move that we open the public budget hearing.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, the public budget hearing is open. Have anyone out there that'd like to comment or speak on the budget? No one? Ask again, is there anyone out there that wants to speak on this? Okay. If not, we'd look for a motion to close the public hearing for the 2020 Franklin County budget.
Close public hearing?
Motion to close, is there a second?
Second.
in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, the public budget hearing is closed. Would look for a motion now to approve the 2020 Franklin County budget.
Motion to approve the 2020 Franklin County budget.
Motion, is there a second? Motion is second.
Commissioner Stottlemyre,
Yes.
Commissioner Waymire,
Yes.
Commissioner Dickinson,
Yes?
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Chair Howard.
Yes. Okay. It was very short. But, anyway, would now, I guess, look for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor to adjourn, say
Aye.
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 All opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Yeah, thank basically staff members for taking your time not to be here.